Is Alex Carreño Carreño, and I study in SEAD Vitama, and this is my lesson plan. The lesson plan of I am taking didactics of mathematics, and this is my lesson plan. I'm going to tell you how the planning of the class begins. The activity descriptions, these are the resources, the timing, and the sources. Okay. As a warming up, I will play a song. The students have to know previously the numbers from 1 to 100, and this is the link or the URL, and I am going to play it for 10 minutes. Okay. The previous numbers that they have to know. Well, the warming up takes 10 minutes because the idea is to play the song like 2 times. The first time is that they are going to listen it for the first time to know what this is about, and the second time that I play it is that they have to repeat and they have to participate. The previous knowledge they have to know is how to count from 1 to 100. They have to know basic amounts basic amounts in this case are they have to know how to make basic operations, mathematical operations, and they have to know the tens, for example the 20, 50, 40, 70, something like that, and this is going to take 10 minutes. I'm going to make the explanation on the board, and they have to just pay attention. On the presentation, I'm going to use also a board, markers, and copies. This is the copy, and students pay attention to the teacher's explanation on the board. And then the teacher makes the presentation of the material with the instructions. I give them the instructions, and they have to develop the activity in more or less 10 minutes. Okay. Well, the practice. This is the worksheet, please. This is the exercise 1, and this is the exercise 2. In the exercise 1, they have to fill in amounts and mark the numbers on the number line. They have to know how to add some numbers in tens from 0 to 100. Okay. And in the second exercise, as you can see, there is a table, and they have to use colors. These are the colors that they are going to use. According to the instruction, they have to complete the table. This table, they have to complete it using the even numbers and the odd numbers, and finally they have to use the colors according to the instruction. Well, more or less the timing of this class is going to be about like maybe 2 hours. It's a good idea to develop this activity. Students, according to the feedback, students pay attention to the teacher's feedback on one of the students' worksheets. So I am going to take one of the worksheets done by the student, and I'm going to tell them, okay, you are right or you are wrong. Okay, so what you did here is correct or incorrect. I make the feedback to the students. Okay. According to the production, I say students must fill the gaps, filling in the amounts. This is the exercise 1, and the exercise 2 is completing the table with the numbers, even and odd numbers. They have to know what is an even number and an odd number, and they have to color according to the instructions. According to the assessment, well, this is the teacher's work. The teacher, in this case me, I have to grade the students according to one standard from school, and it's from 1 to 5. 5 if everything is correct, 1 if they didn't get the exercise. According to to the assignment, the instructions and everything, I already said that. They are going to develop the exercise, and this is going to take around 20 minutes. Something that I have to say that is very important is the observations. The practice is going to be made in a private school, but it is not bilingual. It is thought to make it in a bilingual school in 2nd grade, but this is going to be developed in a 5th grade school of a private school in Duitama, Boyacá, because students don't have the expected English of a bilingual school. Okay. Finally, I'm going to talk about the timing. The warming up is going to be around 10 minutes. The previous knowledge, we have to ask the students if they know this information about how to distinguish the tense and the units. I make the presentation, I make the explanation. I'm going to take 10 minutes on the presentation. The practice and the feedback and the production is going to take like 1 hour, because this is going to be difficult for them at the beginning, but then they are going to realize that this is not it's not that difficult as it sounds. The teacher is going to grade the work maybe in 2 hours, because there are many students. This is planned for students with the age of maybe 10 or 11 years old. And finally, they have to develop the activity, and we teachers make the feedback, and students may feel confident at the end of the exercise, and they are going to enjoy it a lot. Well, thank you very much, and this is my presentation.